This is the site of the Apache Death Cave. Near the ghost town of Two Guns, Arizona, a burned-out gas station and the stone ruins of old buildings set an eerie scene for a nearly 150-year-old stealthy Apache hideout that, as the story goes, became the haunting site of a mass grave. Beware all those who dare venture into the caves. It's been said that those who died here haunt this area and their spirits curse the place. In the year 1878, Apache Indians had raided 2 Navajo camps, killing everyone but 3 girls who were kidnapped. Navajo warriors attempted to follow the Apaches but were mystified when they appeared to vanish into thin air. Then, while scouting along the edge of Canyon Diablo, they noticed voices from beneath them and warm air coming up from a fissure in the ground. They quickly realized they were above a cave in which the Apaches, their horses, and possibly the 3 Navajo girls were hidden. The Navajos found the mouth of the cave and lit a fire intending to smoke out their enemies. Those who tried to escape were killed. One Apache who escaped was questioned before being killed. The Apache told the Navajos that the 3 kidnapped girls had been killed. This enraged the Navajos, and it was decided that they would kill all of the remaining Apaches inside the cave in revenge. The Apaches trapped inside the cave were in a perilous position, having used all of their water in an attempt to put out the flames. In a desperate attempt to put out the fire and flee, the Apaches cut the throats of their horses and used the blood to douse the fire. But, as the corpses of their horses piled up against the opening, and the Navajo continued to fuel the flames with sagebrush, the remaining Apaches knew they had sealed their fate by murdering the 3 kidnapped Navajo girls. Some 42 Apaches are said to have died in the cave. Decades later, various homesteaders and pioneers staked claims to the area. In 1914, an Arizona state engineer selected and surveyed the Two Guns location for the construction of a bridge across Canyon Diablo. In the 1920s, Earl and Louise Cundiff purchased at least up to 320 acres of the land. The Cundiffs established a gas station and eatery at Canyon Lodge, which became a busy stop for those who traveled to the West Coast. Henry Two Gun Miller became interested in the possibility of establishing a business in the area and leased some land from the Cundiffs. Miller established a zoo with mountain lions and other desert animals. He also built a store on top of the Apache Death Cave and sold the skeletal remains of the Apaches to tourists. The road nearby became part of U.S. Route 66 in 1926, and the flourishing town was officially renamed Two Guns. On March 3, 1926, Miller got into a dispute with Earl Cundiff over his lease, and then shot and killed Cundiff. Miller did not go to prison because he was acquitted of murder during his trial. When Miller returned to Two Guns, he was mauled by 2 mountain lions, and was bitten by a poisonous Gila monster, and became ill. He soon left Two Guns and never returned. After Interstate 40 bypassed Two Guns, the town's fate, like many other popular Route 66 stops, was that of abandonment by traveling motorists. In the 1950s, many attempts were made to bring the town back to life, but they all failed. A last attempt to revitalize the town was made in 1960. A restaurant, gift shop, gas station, motel, and shower or restroom house were built. The final attempt failed, and the town was abandoned for good in 1971. What remains of Two Guns are the ruins of the original stone houses, the Apache Death Cave, the ruins of the buildings built in the final attempt to revive the town, and the ghosts of those who died here. You can come visit and enter the Death Cave yourself. If you dare, bring a headlamp or flashlight. I recorded this whole video with my phone's flashlight.